Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back. So sorry I missed you guys last week. It was kind of chaotic around my house last week, so I didn't get a chance to film it all last week. Mostly because, and you might hear this actually, they are doing construction in my neighborhood, replacing all of the gas mains. I'm not sure why, but they are. And so they've been constantly digging and working in front of my home. And it's so noisy and my dogs bark constantly and that kind of thing. I think they're almost done, but they are out there today. So we might hear a little bit of that. But I thought I would try to film anyway because over the last few weeks I have bought some things that I'm really enjoying and I wanted to share them with you. So it's all makeup. Let's just jump in and get it started, shall we? The first thing is an eyeliner. And this is, I am always on the search for the perfect waterline liner. And most of you know that I love the Hourglass 1.5 millimeter gel liner, the little tiny one. But, you know, it comes in such a small stick and you go through it really quickly and that kind of thing, that I'm always testing new ones. And, you know, sort of my qualifications are it needs to stay on the waterline, not transfer and give me, you know, sort of the dark inner corners of my eye. And I have very sensitive eyes when it comes to liners and it can't burn my eyes. So I found one that I actually am liking. I think this is new. I'm not sure it's gonna beat the Hourglass, but it's really good. I am wearing this today, and it is the new I think this is new. It's by Urban Decay, and it's the 24/7 waterline eye pencils. So they're the type that you have to sharpen, which is fine by me. You know, I don't typically carry an eyeliner, like a waterline liner in my bag anyway, so that's fine. And I actually got the dark brown instead of the black. This comes in a few different colors. And so I got the color Rail, which is a dark brown, but it's almost a black. There it is. It's like a coffee color. It is super, super dark, but it's not black. So it's slightly softer than a black liner. And it does, for me, seem to stay in my upper waterline all day. I don't typically line my lower waterline. It's just at my age I think it's a little harsh, but this seems to stay really, really well on my upper waterline, tight line all day. It doesn't irritate my eyes. So far so good with this. I've been using this every day for about a week or so, and I do really like it. It does come in a really dark black as well. It's not called black, it's called something else, but I think this is really dark enough for me. It's a little softer than black. It goes on very nicely, not as, like with the Hourglass, that gel is so soft. Sometimes you end up breaking the pencil because it's so soft, but because of that it glides on. This takes a little bit more of a push, but certainly not like the Chanel pencils that I love. So I really like this, and I highly recommend if you get a chance to give it a try if you're looking for a good waterline liner. Okay, next up is I picked up a Chanel blush. This I think it's not the holiday collection. I think it might have been like something for fall or something. Anyway, it's just in the standard Chanel packaging, and it is the color Golden Sun, 280 Golden Sun. So this is a really beautiful, I would call it looks very light there. I am wearing this today. It's very dewy, which I like, but not, there's micro shimmers in this, but not glitters like some Chanel blushes. I don't know if you can see it on my hand. I will swatch it on my hand for you. It is a really pretty, it's just like a soft, rosy brown color, which I think for this time of year is just perfect. You could wear it with anything. You can see there's this good sheen to it, which I like, especially in the winter when you know, our skin isn't looking as good because we just don't have any color and that kind of thing. This is a really soft, I think if you have medium or dark skin, this is not going to work for you. This is a beautiful blush for fair skin people. I don't think if you're medium skin this will work. I think if you have really dark skin it might work as a highlighter, but I love the color. I think you can still get it. I don't think it's a permanent color, but I love Chanel blushes. I just do. I have a soft spot in my heart for Chanel blushes, and this one is no different. I really like the color of this. Okay, then I picked up some MAC items. Let's see, I'll do these two. The first two are not from the holiday collection. They're from something else, and then the other two are from holiday collection. So I picked up another one of the MAC x9 eye palettes. I really like those eye palettes. This is a limited edition one that came out with the Magnificent Me collection, and I have to say that this is my favorite one of all of them. Here's what it looks like. It is a nice sort of neutral browns, a little bit of rosy browns, I would say, in here. It's beautiful. This is like the perfect neutral palette for me. I think it's great for travel because you have a good, really dark matte color. There's a couple of good transition colors in here. There's a couple of colors that are bright enough for a brow bone highlight. This is something I could use every day and be really happy with it. The pigmentation is good. The mattes blend really nicely. I really like this one. It's called the Magnificent Me eyeshadow x9. So this is, I do believe you can still find it on Nordstrom's website though. I will look for it and link it below for you. I love this. I love it. Again, perfect for every day, perfect for travel. And I love these because they're nice and firm. They're not gonna get damaged. I also like that the case is clear so you can see which one you're grabbing very easily. But this by far is my favorite of the MAC x9 palettes. Magnificent Me, love it. MAC also came out with the permanent versions of the huggable lipsticks. And I've talked about these lipsticks before. I love them. But they're out permanently now, which is good. So you can get them whenever. You don't have to stock up because, they used to promote them and then they'd go away and you couldn't get them. But this is a color I didn't have. I think it might be new because I don't remember seeing this. It's called Touche. And for me, this is one of the most perfect nudes. It's just a rosy nude, of course. That's exactly what I'm going to end up with. I love these, but I want to show you the color of this. It's a beautiful, it's like the perfect nude. If you wear it with, I love these, I love the formula of these. It is a shiny formula, so it's a little bit like a gloss, but it doesn't migrate really for me outside my lip lines. They have good pigmentation to them, so it looks like a lipstick. It's not sort of like that lightweight lipstick that doesn't give you any color. I was going to wear this today because I wanted you to see it, but I love this because it's sort of like a really good, perfect nude. It is a, it's just like a pinky nude, peachy nude, right sort of in between there. It's perfect. But if you wear it with a pinker liner, then it looks a little bit more pink. And if you wear it with a peacher liner, it pulls a little more peach. So I love this. I carry this in my handbag because it's the perfect go-to nude for me. And again, I really like these. They wear a little thicker on the lip, so they tend to last a little longer for me, which is not typical of this type of lip formula. Love it. Again, the color's Touche. And I was going to wear this today, but I wanted to show you this one. So I love these. If you have not tried a huggable lipstick from MAC, they're now permanent, so you can go in and swatch them at any MAC counter, but I really like the formula a lot. Okay, then the MAC holiday collections came out, and I went to look at them because I needed to pick up a couple of them as holiday gifts. I'm not going to show those here today because those people watch my channel. But I did pick up a couple of things for myself. The first one being what is on my lips. And typically I do not wear this much color on my lips. I do like to get like one lipstick every year for fall, holiday, that kind of thing that has a little bit more color. Just for this time of year, I think it's really sort of appropriate. And I loved the packaging of this holiday collection. I forget what the name of the collection is. I'll put it here because I don't remember. I want to say like Enchanted Eve or something like that. Anyway, I got this color, which is Dark Side, which looks really, really dark. And it is. I could never wear this full on, but I love the tone of this lipstick. So So there it is full on, which is really sort of it's like I don't know, I would call it like a plummy red. My lighting is not good today because we're having some storms, but I would call it like a plummy red. It's definitely on me red, with a little bit of maybe plum tone base, or maybe a little bit brownish, I don't know. Anyway, this is an amplified, that's the formula, it's amplified. But what I do is I just, instead of putting it on full on, because that is too much color for me, even for evening, that would be too much for me. I just kind of dab it across my lips and then use my finger to just work it in just a little bit to soften it. And then you get this color, which I think is a beautiful fall color and beautiful holiday color to wear. And it's soft enough that I don't feel like it's too much color for me, which most of the time I feel that way when I have this much color on my lips. So, and the other good thing about wearing it that way, when you just kind of blend it on the lips, is that it tends not to bleed because you've worked it in. I do, when I'm wearing a color this dark, I do wear a lip liner, and today I'm wearing MAC Half Red, which is one of my favorite darker lip liners. They're just the sharpening pencil kind of, and I'll swatch that here for you. But you can see, this is the lip liner. It's much lighter than the lipstick, but it works just to keep everything sort of looking really neat and that kind of thing. I love Half Red for darker lip colors. If you haven't tried it, MAC Half Red is a great lip liner. I didn't just buy this, I've owned that for a very long time. Okay, and the other thing I bought from the holiday collection was one of the eye palettes. So they came out with some eye palettes. How many shadows are in here? 1, 2, 3, 6 shadow palettes. They're pretty. They come in, you know, different packaging because it's the holidays, and they're kind of, you know, got some color on them. But it's a very convenient size and that kind of thing, which I liked. But you're not going to be surprised by the one I picked up. I bought the Enchanted Eve Eyes, the Warm 6 eyeshadow palette. So this is what it looks like. This is, again, the perfect sort of everyday neutral palette. This is a great palette if you, you know, it has a couple of good shades to as transition colors. It's got a good deep color for your outer V, or to do a good smoky eye. We went out on Saturday night and I wore this dark, I did a smoky eye with this dark color. It was gorgeous. This color right here, these are all, these are not MAC permanent. Oh, charcoal brown is in here. So that, oh, retrospect. So there's a couple in here that are permanent colors, but the rest of them are not. And my favorite color in here is called 1, 2, 4 Mood Maker. And it reminds, it's this one here, and it reminds me very much of Satin Taupe, but it's really, I mean, this is what I have on my lid today. It's beautiful. So today I did a very simple look with this palette. I did this color right here. See how they're beautiful too. And then I just blended it out a little bit with this one, which is Sax Appeal. And this is a satin, but it's very, it's not very satin-y, so it works great as a transition color. Or you could use, if you wanted a deeper transition color, you could use this charcoal brown right here, which is a true matte. But this, again, is a beautiful, beautiful palette. This came in, there's like a cool tone one, or there's like a purpley one. There's a few different ones, but I, of course, went for the neutral one. Again, this is awesome for travel. Did I need another neutral palette? No, but I really liked this one a lot. And I've been wearing it a lot since I got it. I think I've worn it 4 days now since I picked it up. I love it. It's great for just a quick, neutral, everyday eye. Again, I can see myself actually using this every day. It came with a little like dual-ended brush. I think I threw it away because I knew I would never use it, and it just falls out when you, you know, when you're trying to use the palette anyway, so I got rid of that. But I really like this. I think that the shadows in here are really nice quality. And I've been really, really enjoying it. So the MAC Holiday Collection is out. If you, I'll put some links to it below. It is nice this year. There's a lot to choose from. If you have people you have to buy gifts for, sometimes I think they're really, really nice. Okay, I also bought a couple of things at the drugstore. I forgot to get this out because I wanted to talk about it. The first one is, a lot of you have told me about the Maybelline Dream Lumi highlighting concealer. A lot of you have raved about this, and so I finally bought it. And here's what I'll say. I love the coverage of this. I love the coverage of this. And the color of this, I got Buff Chamois, which is perfect for me because I do not like it too bright. I just like to have the coverage and have it be a good match for my skin tone. I love this. I'm having a little trouble with it settling in my lines. Not horribly, but a little bit. So if any of you are lovers of this and have figured out how to stop that from happening, let me know, because I do love the coverage of this. So anybody who has any tips on that. The other one I tried, and I can't really speak to it yet. So a lot of people talked about the Maybelline Fit Me being very similar to my favorite Chanel one. The texture of this is very nice. This color I got is way too light for me, so I can't use it. I got the second one, which is 15 Fair, and it's just too light. So I'm going to trade this in for a darker color before I speak about what I think about it. So I'll let you know on that. And lastly, I wanted to talk about a brush I picked up. So I have been on the hunt for some good synthetic, cruelty-free brushes. And a lot of people talk about the Eco Tools brushes. I own, I think, a couple of them that I really like. But I was at Ulta and I was walking by, and you know how some of the Eco Tools, they have the brushes out so you can feel them, and I kind of felt this one and fell in love with it. So I ended up buying it. And this is the large powder brush. So here's what I love about it. You see how pinched it is? First of all, these brushes are divinely soft. Divinely soft, and it's all synthetic, so you don't have to worry about any animals being harmed and that kind of thing. They clean beautifully. I haven't had any shedding from this one. What I love this for is bronzing my face. This is a beautiful, beautiful bronzing brush. This, to me, I love. I can't, honestly, I can't say enough good things about this. This would be great for powder, but for bronzing, just because of how pinched and the shape of it, I love this. It's affordable, it's cruelty-free. I love it. I can't say enough about it. You can wait till you can get a coupon, like $3.50 off at Ulta or whatever, and go buy it. I think it was, I don't know, maybe $8.99. Full price would be $8.99, and I bought it. I had a coupon, so honestly, I can't say enough good things about it. It is perfect. It is so soft. If you have like bronzer that's, you know, a little over the top and you need something that's not going to pick up too much of it, this is lovely, lovely. Can't say enough good things about it. So that is my big haul. Again, not purchased all in one day over the last few weeks, but these are all things I've been saving to share with you guys so you guys could, you know, see what I got and I could talk about them really quickly. So that is it for today. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you all again soon.